strange phenomena, messages from God. Many call them miracles. But what might appear to be miraculous on the surface can seemingly disappear upon closer examination. I'm Jonathan Levit, and I'm an illusionist. But I can't perform miracles. So join me and a team of experts as we use science to try to explain the unexplainable. We're here in Pine Bluff, Arkansas, at the Gospel Temple Missionary Baptist Church with the Reverend James Murray presiding. It's a small town, and it's a small church, but there's something pretty big going on. Check this out.
Gospel Temple parishioners experience something inspirational every Sunday in their congregation. But that's not the only spiritual happening at this church. There's something spiritual in the windows, too. That's right, the windows. Take a look. Crosses of light. And you can see them in 4 church windows.
And it almost knocked me down my feet when I viewed that. And I didn't think I could see any more of astonishment until we went on the other side, from the inside, and saw that big, beautiful cross there.
This addition was built, I believe, in 1965, if memory serves me correct.
And these windows, are these the original windows that were in this addition?
These are the original windows.
According to Reverend Murray, the crosses mysteriously appeared in 2001. That's nearly 40 years after the windows were installed.
I can't tell you why they appeared or basically why I think they're here, but I feel like they have been a blessing to our church.
The first to notice the crosses was Britt Murray, the night before he was to be baptized.
I came in here, got some water. Someone told me to look in the window, so I lifted the blinds up. I saw the cross, and it kind of scared me, so I went in there, told my Aunt Betty, and she thought I was talking about the cross in front of the church, but I said, no, Aunt Betty, I'm talking about the cross in the window.
Soon after Britt's discovery, 3 other windows at the church were found to have manifested crosses as well. And it didn't take long for the news to spread.
People were just flocking in and out these streets. I don't care what way, north, east, south, or west. You couldn't get within a 3-block radius.
But the church in Pine Bluff isn't the only place to have crosses in their windows. They've been reported all over the world.
I think it's very special, and I think it's given to us for a purpose.
There's no street light during the day, still the crosses shine. So we're just saying, hey, if it's not a miracle, what is it?
So, can these apparitions truly be considered miraculous? For starters, I wanted to find out if the cross of light appears only in a specific part of the glass, or if it manifests throughout the entire surface.
This is a broken piece of glass that we found from one of the windows that someone had broken.
Okay, now I'm going to try something.
Okay.
Okay, now I have a flashlight. All right, I'm going to shine a light through the window, just like we would see it over there, through the other windows, the light coming from behind when we were outside. And there it is. That's the cross, isn't it?
Yes.
Wow, it's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
So where are these crosses coming from? It was time to consult our miracle hunters.
I'm going to leave this with you.
Okay.
And we'll see what you come up with.
Okay. Sounds like a deal.
All right.
I gave Adam the broken piece of Pine Bluff church glass to see if he could find a duplicate cross-creating glass. While Adam sets out to find a match, across the globe at Delft University in the Netherlands, some miracle hunters are working on an experiment that may scientifically explain how crosses of light form.
The appearance of the crosses were referred to as miracles, but I, as a scientist, don't really believe it's a miracle, but there must be some scientific explanation for it. We investigated 2 different pieces of glass. One of them was built in Delft and is a normal piece of frosted glass. And the other one was, we received it from Canada, and it already showed a cross of light.
Similar to the glass in Arkansas, both the Canadian cross of light glass and the normal piece of frosted glass have a rough texture of pyramidical bumps on the surface. Yet only one displays a cross of light. Carolyn and Hedwig use a precision measuring instrument of their own design to calculate the pyramidical bumps on both pieces of glass. The data is entered into a computer, which then determines the image that forms when a beam of laser light passes through the surface.
When we projected light through a normal piece of frosted glass, the image was a pillow-shaped image.
Next, the computer simulates the cross of light glass.
The computer is now calculating the change in direction of the light rays. And as you can see, the computer shows a cross of light, or at least a cross.
A very slight variation in the shape of the bumps on the surface of the glass appears to make all the difference. But what caused the surface of the glass to change, thus creating a cross of light to appear instead of the common pillow shape?
There is a part in the explanation of appearance of the crosses that is maybe not really good, and that's why the glass has suddenly that shape.
We only investigated the cause of the appearance of the crosses of light, but we did not investigate how the surface of the piece of glass must have changed.
So maybe science explains how the crosses form, but is it possible to buy glass that comes cross of light ready? Back in the States, it was time to check in on Adam to see if he had any luck.
So this looks like it's the same piece of glass,
Well,
right?
does it?
Actually, let me look with the magnifying glass.
Sure.
Thanks. All right, so I'm going to look at, let's see if so that's, I can see my square pattern there. And, oh, now that's interesting. It actually looks different, slightly different.
Very slightly.
You see that, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay, so with the naked eye, it looks pretty much identical. But with the magnifying glass, there is a slight difference. Now, do we get a cross of light in this?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, look at that.
Ta-da!
Look at that. Okay, so I'm seeing a cross of light, but it is not the same cross of light that we see in this glass.
Not exactly the same, because we saw that the pattern is very infinitesimally different.
Although the cause of crosses of light may seem less than miraculous, for Reverend James Murray of Pine Bluff, the miracle lies not in the glass at all.
It wouldn't make me any smaller or any greater. If this phenomenon has come to a close and it was solved and was explained in detail how this is happening, but yet the spiritual aspect of it, no one will change that.